So I've been doing a lot of production work lately because when you're unemployed, you've got to do something. And actually, I really like being on set. I like being on set a lot more than I like working at an office. There's just a lot more jobs at offices with a lot more stability than working on set. But if I could be on set all the time, that would be awesome. At this point, there's really 3 different kinds of production jobs that I can work on. There are really big professional productions where I have like the least amount of responsibility, and then there are kind of mid-sized productions where I get to be hands-on and help out a lot, and then there are really low-budget productions where I get to do everything. And all of these have their pros and cons, and I actually enjoy doing all of them. So for really big-scale productions, I worked on a Showtime television show called Donovan that's going to come out this summer with Liev Schreiber. And my responsibility on that was to be a background actor, which is a fancy name for extra. I don't think I'm supposed to talk about the specifics of what was going on in the scene or where we were, but pretty much it involved getting up early and walking around back and forth in the background of shots most of the day, and eating food and meeting cool people, and being on a real big working production set. And it pays you money, which is awesome. This is something I've done a few times before. I was in this music video for Angels and Airwaves last year, and I'm in the background of 2 movies that are coming out this year, John and GBF. The trailer for GBF just came out. You should probably watch it up here. And John, you know, is that Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie. So if you're watching Donovan on Showtime this summer, if you can afford Showtime, which I can't, look for me walking in the background of a scene in like episode 8 or 9. You're not a character when you're doing background acting, so you kind of just have to make stuff up in your head. So I pretty much just played myself and do a little bit of a dance as I walk. So see if you can spot me being stupid. Mid-sized productions, I recently worked on a short film video sketch. These 2 guys on YouTube whose videos I've been watching since I was in high school, they are BriTANick, and that was just an awesome opportunity. Nick just posted on Twitter wanting to know if anyone was available in Los Angeles to come crew on their project, and I emailed them, and at like midnight the night before the shoot, he was like, "Hey, come work with us." I'm like, "Yes, I will do that." That video should be out soon, like today, or maybe in a week, I don't know. It was supposed to come out like 2 weeks ago, but things never go according to schedule. But that was not a bad day. It was like sunny Los Angeles, we were at a really nice house, and we just spent all day hanging out by the pool, eating pizza and making a video with some really great people, who you will see in the video that will appear over here in a link once it comes out. On that I was doing G&E work, which stands for grip and electric. If you don't know, the electrician on the film set is pretty much just someone who handles the lights, who handles plugging them in and positioning them and pointing them where the cinematographer wants them. And the grip is the person who works with the light, but not on the electrical side, who works on shaping and cutting down the light using flags and nets and filters and mirrors and bounce boards and things like that. So it was fun to get some hands-on experience doing that, because that isn't something that I've done since film school. But it was excellent, and that video is going to be really funny. When I told a bunch of people that I was working with BriTANick, they were kind of worried that those guys might turn out to be dicks. They are not dicks. They are genuinely really nice and funny guys, and it was cool to just like see their working style and how they riff off each other. Those videos are actually very tightly scripted. Some of it might seem like it's improvised, but like 90% of it is stuff that they have written out in advance. They're really smart guys. And then on the small side of productions, I've been working with Galen, who I directed that I Believe music video for last year. He recently sang the national anthem and played a set with his band Compendium at the MS Walk at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, so I was there to document the whole thing and get pictures of the band and video of the band for a promo video online, and get a bunch of footage for a Kickstarter video that he's going to do for the new album. So that was a lot of fun too. It's nice to just like throw the camera on a rig on your shoulder and walk around all day and get to like shoot things documentary style, be up on stage with the band, eat more free food. All sorts of delicious food is provided at all of these sets. If you're thinking about getting into the film industry, know that there's a good chance that you're probably not ever going to make any money, but people will throw a lot of delicious food at you in exchange for work. I'm definitely interested in continuing to do more on-set work, either as a PA or doing G&E work or script supervising work. So pretty much if you need crew for your production, get at me, feed me your food, and I will do you your work. So that's all I've got for now. Click up here to see that new BriTANick video when it comes out, and click down here to see that Galen performance video when it comes out. So there's probably not actually anything over here right now. Oh well. Yogolates. Oh, I've got to get a haircut.